These are the best settings I highly recommend adjusting right away if you're a user of Apple Carplay. Starting off with number one, and that is the autoplay ability. I know I'm not the only one, but sometimes it is annoying getting inside your vehicle and it will resume playing whatever audio you were listening to. Either if it was your music, a video on YouTube, or a movie. Sometimes this is kind of embarrassing, especially if you have somebody else in the car and it's something totally goofy and wacky. Well, there's a solution to pause this automatically, and it involves the shortcut app. By launching the shortcut app on your iPhone, going into automation, tap the little plus icon on the top corner right here, and look for CarPlay when connected. Make sure the connect section is selected, and then on the bottom, check mark run immediately. And then tap next. From there, tap new blank automation. And what you're gonna go ahead and search for is pause and play. And then scroll down until you see the media section where it says pause/play. Add this, and then select the pause play action, and then just select pause. And then tap done, and now when you hop in CarPlay, whatever media was playing, it's gonna play for a few seconds, 1 or 2 seconds, but it'll immediately pause right away. And that's how you could actually disable the automatic play section. Another method you could try if you don't wanna go in the shortcut app is double check your vehicle settings. Some vehicles actually, you'll find that they actually have the capability to pause any audio as soon as the vehicle turns on. So there's two methods right there. But the first one I showed you is guaranteed to work. Now notifications. Notifications is cool, but can be, it's a privacy issue to some people, I could definitely see, especially if you are a part of the drive share business. So if you like to disable notifications from like text messages or the Find My AirTag notifications that pop up in the corner right here, it's super straightforward. Go on your iPhone and go into settings. Also, real quick, you need to make sure you are connected to CarPlay as you're doing this, or else this will not pop up. So yeah, I almost forgot to mention that, but there you go. So back in the settings, go into notifications, and then scroll down to the app where you don't want those notifications showing up. So in our case, we are using iMessage, and then on the very bottom where it says show CarPlay, disable it. And now those notifications will no longer pop up. And just repeat the same process in the Find My app to disable AirTags and other Find My devices from popping up on CarPlay. Another great setting to disable that I find to be annoying at times is the Siri suggestions. This you'll find in the settings tab in your CarPlay app menu, and in here just disable Siri suggestion. And what basically this allows you to do is disable the ability that Siri will usually pop up on your CarPlay. Like say for example, you have a planner scheduled for a dentist appointment, Siri will pop up on a corner saying that your appointment's coming up, tap here to set a route. That's by disabling that basically will eliminate that, and also eliminate other annoyances like if you go to the gym at a certain amount of time, Siri will keep track of that, and next time when you get in your vehicle, it will suggest like how long it'll take to go to the gym. Basically, you just simply tap on the display and it'll start a GPS run. So by disabling suggested Siri on dashboard, Siri suggestions on dashboard, that you won't get that popping up anymore. Now, if you live in a household with a bunch of roommates and you guys share vehicles, you, your friends, or your spouse, sometimes it is annoying getting inside the same vehicle and then in their vehicle, your device connects to CarPlay. I personally like to disable this ability so it doesn't create this awkwardness on disconnecting phones and such as you're driving along. So if you like to disable CarPlay on certain vehicles but not totally remove Bluetooth's capability and functionality like answering phone calls or streaming audio, this is what you need to do. On your iPhone, go into settings and go into the general tab, select CarPlay, and then it'll bring you a list of cars. Select the name of the vehicle you want to disable this on, and then on the very top, disable CarPlay. And there you go. Now, next time when you get in your spouse's car, your phone doesn't connect, your spouse's phone is the one that connects, and there shouldn't be any dilemmas. Now, crossfade is a new feature that was secretly added on iOS 17, where basically whenever you're listening to music and it goes to the next track, it does like a crossfade fade, basically, like you're listening to a DJ. You know, when the next track is coming in, you kind of hear in the background and it makes a smooth transition. That's basically crossfade. If you like to enable this, simply go on your iPhone and go into the music tab and scroll down till you see crossfade. You can enable it right here, and you can select up to 12 seconds. So select the seconds that you're comfortable of hearing. So now when you're listening to music, you'll do that crossfade effect. My personal preference is 4 seconds, but feel free to play around. And feel free to comment down below because I'm curious, what is the best second that you guys think is great for all genre of songs? You know, if you go in CarPlay settings and you enable focus mode while connected to CarPlay, this is the exact same focus mode that's found on your Apple Watch and your iPhone. We should all be familiar with this. So by having this enabled, as soon as you get in your car, CarPlay connects, it will automatically switch your devices to do not disturb, followed by the driving icon. But whenever somebody tries messaging you, they'll actually get a generic message letting them know that you are driving, and you'll get back to them as soon as you can. But did you know that little generic message, you can actually modify and customize it to your own personal preference. So if you like to add your flair onto it, it's really easy to do so. Simply go on your iPhone settings and go into the Focus tab, select Driving, and tap on Auto Reply. In here where it says Automatic Reply, you'll see the generic message. Feel free to edit this, and there you go. In here, you can also add certain people you wish to still receive messages while you're driving. I highly recommend your spouse if you know what's good for you. So next time when they text you, you don't miss anything important that could also end you. Now this next one I featured multiple times on my previous tips and tricks video, but as a refresher, or if you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope you're enjoying the content. Hit that subscribe button too while you're at it. But that is rearranging your apps in CarPlay. You'll be surprised how many people always forget about we can actually do that. Even though the method is different than what we're used to on our iPhone, as you cannot long hold on the icon to rearrange them. What you need to do is go on your iPhone settings and go into General, go into CarPlay, tap on the vehicle you like to rearrange your apps. In here, very similar to the control center, you could delete them, you could add them, or use the little line icons on the right, and you'll be able to reorganize your apps right here. So no need do you need to actually scroll through the many different pages for CarPlay to have access to your favorite apps you like using the most. And just like that, now you know all the best settings to adjust for CarPlay and some cool things you could adjust on your shortcut apps too. If you enjoyed, greatly appreciate if you get to leave this video a like, especially if you got some good useful information out of this video. Those really help out the channel, but also allow others to also see these videos and also be aware of these amazing things that their head unit can do with Apple CarPlay. If you'd like to watch more, again, I talk more about more cool things you could do with CarPlay in this tips and trick video over there, where I show you more things you could do aside from rearranging your apps. Other cool ways you could personalize into your own personal preference. Highly recommend watching that video over there. Thank you so much for watching.